In the annals of history, there are names that resonate with the elegance of a sledgehammer, and one such name is Heinrich Himmler, the man whose very existence redefines the term gentleman and whose actions provide a textbook example of how not to win friends and influence people. Picture, if you will, a man with all the charm of a rabid badger and the subtlety of a wrecking ball, and you have Heinrich Himmler. His ability to woo hearts and minds was truly unparalleled, especially if your idea of a romantic evening involves orchestrating mass extermination. Now, one might think that leading one of the most notorious organizations in history would be enough for any ambitious soul. But not for our dear Heinrich. No, he had bigger aspirations, like creating a utopia where only a select few were allowed to thrive, and by thrive, I mean terrorize everyone else into submission. But let's not overlook his contribution to the arts. Oh yes, Himmler was a master of propaganda, utilizing his talents to spread falsehoods with the finesse of a snake oil salesman. Who needs truth when you have a compelling narrative, right? After all, what's a little misinformation among friends? And then there's his knack for organization. Say what you will about the man, but he certainly knew how to run a tight ship. Of course, that ship happened to be sailing straight into the abyss of moral depravity. But hey, at least it was organized. Let's not forget his humanitarian efforts, shall we? Oh wait, there weren't any. Unless, of course, you count his tireless dedication to the extermination of millions of innocent people. Ah, the mark of a true philanthropist. With his impeccable taste in uniforms, Himmler was a walking advertisement for the latest in fascist chic. Who needs Versace when you can rock an SS uniform with such panache? But perhaps his most endearing quality was his humility. Despite his lofty position and unmatched ruthlessness, Himmler remained remarkably modest. After all, it takes a special kind of humility to believe that you have the right to decide who lives and who dies. And let's not forget his legacy, which continues to inspire despots and dictators the world over. Because if there's one thing history loves, it's a good villain, and Himmler certainly fits the bill. So here's to you, Heinrich. May your memory continue to serve as a cautionary tale for generations to come. In conclusion, Heinrich Himmler was a man of many talents, none of which were particularly admirable.